Hey folks, thanks to some recent gearing changes in patch 10.2, it's now easily possible to get a full set of 450 item level Aberrus Tier on every single one of your characters. Since this is actually a higher item level than was previously possible for a few different gear slots, this trick will benefit every single character in the game, even if you already had a full set of best in slot gear from raiding Mythic Aberrus. In order to get 450 tier, you'll first need to complete the weekly quests associated with Dream Surges and Time Rifts. During the week this video is being recorded, Dream Surges are active in the Onaran Plains. In order to finish the associated weekly quest, you'll need to complete activities within the zone and obtain 100 Dream Surge Coalescence. Turning in this quest gives you a Dream Surge Cocoon, which can be used to purchase a 428 item level Adventurer piece from Hamul Rune Totem. More on that in a little bit. As for Time Rifts, you can pick up and complete the weekly quest from Soridormi, which just requires you to defeat the final boss at the end of the event. In case you aren't familiar with Time Rifts, these events start just east of Valdrakken at the top of every hour, and it takes roughly 10 minutes to complete. After opening the bag you get from the weekly quest, you'll receive a single time capsule, which can then be used to purchase 428 adventurer gear from the nearby vendor named She Everbreeze. Now we get to the fun part. Since the items sold by these vendors are on the adventurer track, they can be upgraded to 450 item level. Additionally, since items from Time Rifts and Dream Surges are counted as being part of Season 2, you can turn them into tier pieces with the Revival Catalyst for no additional cost. This means it's possible for anyone in the game to get 2 pieces of 450 Aberrus Tier every single week. If you do both weekly quests right now, and then again after the weekly reset on November 14th, every single player should be able to enter a Mirdrasil with all 4 Aberrus Tier pieces at 450 item level. Since you shouldn't be replacing your old tier until you get the new bonus from a Mirdrasil, these items will end up lasting you for far longer than anything else you can upgrade from the Emerald Dream. Getting your hands on it now will give your characters a massive power spike during the first week of Season 3. With that being said, there are a few quick things you should keep in mind before you upgrade these items. First, it is absolutely critical that you only catalyze the gear after it's upgraded to 450 item level. It may be a bug, but the catalyzed gear is not part of the upgrade track, so its item level is permanently locked once it gets transformed. Lastly, the weekly Time Rift token can also be used to purchase one of the special Paracausal trinkets, and these are also upgradable to 450 item level. The Charlemagne trinket has been simming fairly well for melee DPS and tanks, though I personally wouldn't recommend buying this over the tier pieces. Even if the trinket represents a larger damage increase right now, you'll likely end up replacing it with Mythic Plus trinkets on day 1 of the next season. Aberrus Tier bonuses, on the other hand, will at least be relevant until you manage to get a Mirdrasil 4-piece, so I would consider that to be a more valuable investment. Either way, I would recommend taking advantage of this as soon as you can, since these days it's impossible to tell what is a bug or what is an intended feature in the eyes of Blizzard.